Peace, lovies. It's Amira, also known as Blissfully Mindful. Just popping in for a quick chit chat. In here charging my car, electric car. When it's cold, it's like the temperatures are low. It's 23 degrees. Yes, 23 degrees. And it's like when you charge the electric car, it takes longer when it's colder, and the charge doesn't even last as long. So it's like kind of tricky having one during, I guess what they said, that if you're somewhere where there are extreme temperatures, you know, you're kind of gonna have that. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, just trying to charge this daggone car again. And then I'm probably gonna have to, well, I'm going out later to see the lights or whatever, so it's probably gonna end for dinner. So it's probably gonna, I'll have to charge it again, but I'm probably not gonna charge again tonight because it's just too much. It takes longer, well, it takes longer to charge it when it's cold because, well, for me right now, because I have the heat on in the car. Like if you have like stuff running, it's gonna make it take a little longer. And I'm sorry, but it's 23 degrees and I'm not about to sit in this car with no heat on. So yeah, heat's on, so it makes it take longer. So I usually just sit here, watch something on Netflix or something to make the time go by, like something with like a plot or something. I just need something to make the time go by. I'm coming up with stuff I can do while I'm charging the car, especially during these winter months, because it takes so long and I'm sitting here so many hours. Been here now hour and a half. Looks like I'll be here for another 45 minutes or so, looking at how many bars I have. Like, let me show you. Yeah, so like that's, so 40 is like, so you see where it says 40 miles. That just pretty much means I usually go up to about 65 miles, something like that. I don't like to charge it all the way. It reduces the battery life if you charge it to full capacity each time. And I rarely, actually I might charge it to full capacity because it might help when I go to the lights and to dinner, because I'm gonna kind of stay close to home. Actually, that's a good idea. So yeah, I might be here for another hour if that's the case. Yeah. Yeah, when you charge it to full capacity, it just like your phone, you know, or your computer, how they say, you know, if you like keep it charging when it's already charged, stuff like that, that kind of reduces the battery life. So it's the same with the car. I know I look crusty, you all, and I know I'm all over the place right now and I look crusty. I mean, I just got out of bed and came here to charge this car and I look like it, right? I know I probably look like it, but yeah, this is what I'm doing. I still love my electric car. It's a lot of fun. It's just that you have to get used to the time commitment, because it's not like gas. You just go grab some gas real fast in less than 5 minutes and you're done. Like, no, charging this thing, and I'm not in a house yet where I have my own charging station in the house, you know, so I could like be in the house and it could charge overnight. So if I don't have that yet, yes, as you know, I'm in the city and I'm doing tiny apartment living, and so I have to go to a charging station, you know, and all that, and it just takes like a while. So I have to have the patience and the time, and which is good because it is making, you know, giving me some patience. And I like this time by myself. It's sort of like, I use it sort of like some meditative time just to kind of chill. Sometimes I like to come and not think about anything, and sometimes I do. I just kind of like to meditate on some things that I need to, that need my attention, you know, that I need to focus on at the time. I come here and I problem solve, you know, whatever. I use the time for that, but I'm always using the time. It's just, and sometimes, like I said, I don't want to think about anything. Like, then I'll just like find something on Netflix or something. I'm watching right now on Netflix, Dead to Me, so good. Like, well, I'd watched the first season anyway, so yeah, I caught up on that. So good. I like little shows like that. I'm like I don't know, corny comedy kind of thing, sort of drama at the same time. Like, I'm like one of those Gilmore Girl type, yeah, shows like that. I kind of like stuff like that. So Dead to Me like reminds me of show like that. So yeah, I did enjoy it. So good. Yeah, I find like a series like that, just like pass the time with that. And it does help, like I said, when I just kind of want to just sit here, charge car, I don't really want to think about anything so much, just blank. And then, you know, it's winter right now. It's just not my favorite season. I mean, it's not, only thing I like about winter is like, I like the aspect of winter of finding like cozy vibes, little nooks and just ways to be cozy and comfy, stuff like that. That kind of gives me all like the, you know, the warm and fuzzies. And I do like that. I do enjoy that about winter, because like right now I'm like, you know, looking at my little tiny apartment, coming up with ways to make it, just give it more cozy vibes and, you know, make it more comfy. And then so when I come home from the freezing cold, you know, I just feel like all the warm and fuzzies when I walk through the door. That's kind of like the vibe I want. So I am working on that, just one thing at a time. Like I'm doing some little, making some little changes in there just to give it even more of that vibe. And I'm enjoying that actually. Not enjoying the spending money part of it, because I'm trying to also be a minimalist, also eco-friendly, not trying to be just buying stuff for the hell of it and just getting more junk, collecting more junk, you know, because I'm in a tiny space. So the objective is to not collect junk, you know. Yeah, so, but it is very challenging, and I'm actually up for the challenge. I'm enjoying it. I'm coming up with better ways to use space, be more space efficient, being able to live with less. You know, I feel like live in a bigger way with less, if that makes sense. To just be minimal, but actually have things that I enjoy and that make me feel good and feel all warm inside. And so that's also something. I think I might make that the next series, since that's something I'm doing, you know, right now, working on at home. I think I'm getting the alkaline thing down. I mean, really used to it now. It's definitely my life now. I'm very much, I don't know, I've come up with enough recipes that keep me entertained and that I'm not getting discouraged anymore. I'm just like, I'm cool with it now. You know, I do have my cheats. I do. Like I said, when I go out to eat, it's not alkaline. I'm sorry. And I do go out to eat weekly. But, you know, for the other, and I only go out to eat like once a week. So it's like the other 6 days of the week I'm still doing the alkaline and eating clean and everything. And I'm really enjoying it. It's a part of my life now, like I said, and I've just become one with it. I'm not really in resistance to it anymore. So I don't have so many complaints about it, and it feels good. I feel better. So that's the main thing. It makes me more aware of my quality of life, and that's what I wanted in the first place when I embarked upon this new lifestyle. And it has been a success. It did that successfully, so I'm definitely feeling that. Been connecting with family more, so that's good. Oh my gosh, you all, so little story. It's not like a short story time. You know, I had one of my aunties, and I hadn't spoken to her in years. Like, oh my God, I think honestly I believe it's been over a decade. Yes, it has been over a decade. And it's one of my aunties that I grew up with, very close to, that damn near raised me, I would say. I mean, she's definitely very influential in my life, and so happy to have reconnected with her, because I guess when we parted ways, it wasn't positive. However, you know, for me, I'm just not one to hold grudges and to hold on to all that stuff and hold on to pain and hurt. Like, it doesn't feel good. I don't have that kind of time. And like, you know, it's not serving me. So for what, you know, we all grow, we all evolve, and that's where I am right now. And I know that things definitely are always divinely timed. You know, they happen in divine time when they're supposed to happen. Even, you know, reconciliations and stuff, all of that happens when it's supposed to happen, when you're in the right space for, when the other person's in the right space for it. And so I guess that's the way I look at it, and it's perfect timing right now. It's I mean, it couldn't be more divine, you know. So it's been really cool. And just, oh my gosh, you know, because I hadn't spoken to her in so long, I didn't know, you know, I didn't know anything. I don't know where she lived right now, how she was, whatever. So anyway, she lives around the corner. Oh my gosh, so cool. So this is like my auntie, where she, I mean, I guess she's probably not that far in age from me, because she's like the baby in the family. And so That's probably why we were so close. And I was at that time the only granddaughter, so we were like extra close probably because of that, because I had all, you know, boy cousins. And yeah, we were probably very close because of that as well. So I don't know, it's almost like getting one of my girlfriends back. And pretty cool, feeling pretty good about that. That's been really cool, especially her being up the street is so crazy. Like life is funny, you know, like she really lived up the street. I'm like, wow, all this time. So that's been so fun, and just hanging out with her, and just being able to, like, you know, hang out just at will, just whenever, you know, because we're so close to each other. I mean, like literally, like it's less than 10 minutes away, like 5 minutes, like up the street, you know, like it's so crazy. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't run into each other in like the grocery store, because like we live that close where we have, you know, similar grocery stores. We share grocery stores, you know, that's how close we are, like. And it's just so funny, you know. But yeah, so reconnected with her, and that's been really great. So, you know, I don't know, if you feel like, you know, someone's been on your mind, you know, reach out and you want to reconnect, you know, reconnect. It doesn't hurt to try, and you just never know. And I feel like if your spirit is urging you to do that, that person is on your spirit at the time, then it probably is the divine time to make that connection again, and to, you know, reconcile whatever differences you have that caused the break in the first place. You know, you can always mend a break. You know, you can always mend your heart. You can always mend your mind. You know, whatever it is, you can always do that. So I don't know, in this winter time, I don't know, something about the warm and fuzzies all in your heart. I know I'm corny. But that's just how I am. You all know me by now. I'm just corny, okay? You know, something about that season, you know, you just want to feel good things that make you feel warm. You know, you're almost seeking warmth, and whether that's emotionally or, you know, spiritually, psychologically, whatever that is, you know, do it. You know, I mean, whatever your spirit is moving you to do, if you don't know that it's your spirit moving you to do it, you know, because it's on your mind. It keeps popping up, you know, or you get these deja vu moments, you know, whatever, you know, the fact that your mind keeps bringing it up, that means it's something that needs your attention. So give it your attention, and then marinate on it, you know, meditate on it, and decide what you want to do, you know, what way you're feeling moved, where you're feeling moved to go. Sleep on it. See, when you wake up, what's the first inkling, you know, what is that saying? Then that's the move to make. And just in case you know, because that's how I do it. I'm very instinct driven. I'm just going by intuition, very intuitive, you know, that's what I go by. You know, the first thing, that's your intuition, that's your higher self, that, you know, that's telling you, giving you direction. And in case you don't know, well, it knows you don't know, that's why it's giving you direction. That's why it's giving you these images and these memories in your mind, you know, and they keep popping up. They, you know, it's going to keep doing that. It's these little subtle nudges. That's your higher self, you know, always on the job, always kind of giving you guidance, and it's on you if you want to follow that guidance or not. But I find that every time I do, it's always beneficial. It's always a success. It's when I don't where problems arise, you know. And sometimes I don't know what to do. I'm not getting an answer, and that's when I know I give pause. Nothing, don't do anything, just chill, you know, until you feel, you know, moved to do something, then you do move. But if you don't feel any, you know, you're not getting a direction to go in, then that means you don't take one, you just chill. So there's times when that happens as well, you know, and because for whatever reason, divinely, it's not the time. And if you don't do it in divine time, you already know what happens. It never works out. It always blows up in your face. So what the hell? I mean, what's the point in all that? That's the way I figured anyway. But anyway, you know, enough of this card chat. This isn't even something I planned out. I just end up just talking. You know how I am, you all. I get started talking and can't stop. Like, I haven't done one of these chats in a while anyway. So hey, what the heck? But anyway, I love you all. Again, to the blog, BlissfullyMindful.life. I love you all bunches. I hope you all are staying warm and cozy and comfy, and you're having warm thoughts. You're having, warm and fuzzy moments, and you're building warm and fuzzy memories. I love you all so much. Sunflower smooches, peace and love. I will see you all next time. Hit that like button if you love this content. Also, be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. Turn on your post notifications so you know when I post. And I will see you all next time. Sunflower smooches, peace and love. Love you. Mwah.